Hi, I'm Diane from GoNaturalEnglish.com, your personal English coach and motivator. Who doesn't want to be bilingual, trilingual, a polyglot? Being able to speak more than one language can be very advantageous to your career and also to your personal life. If you're watching this video, you are probably on your way to becoming bilingual, or maybe you already have a couple of languages under your belt and you're just trying to master the most important one, which is English. Whether you live in the US or not, being able to speak English in general can be very advantageous to your career. In this video, I'm going to share with you my top 7 benefits of speaking English. And stay to the end of the video and I will share with you some personal anecdotes and stories of people who have been able to improve their lives significantly because they were able to speak English. And if you like these English tips that help you become fluent faster, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I do want to point out that this can apply to not those who live in the US or want to live in the US, but just English-speaking countries in general, or just any country in the world. Being able to speak English is a great advantage to your career, to your personal growth, and it is really important that you keep in mind that if you're trying to learn a second language and you don't have English ready, and if you don't know English yet, you should definitely learn it first before trying to learn another one that doesn't really add benefit to your career or your life. Here are my top 7 benefits of speaking English. It makes you more employable. Being able to speak English can help you get jobs outside of your home country if you don't already live in an English-speaking country. Your job market will broaden and your resume will definitely stand out to recruiters. Most people who move to an English-speaking country and they don't speak English, it can be really difficult to get a good career or a good job. In general, these people are probably going to end up with a low-paying labor job that doesn't really do much for their lives. It brings some money, but it doesn't improve their career. Networking will become so much easier. If you are already working in an environment that is predominantly English speakers, you will find that you're missing out on a lot of networking opportunities. Being able to speak English will help you build relationships with your coworkers, your managers, that can really help you boost or maybe get a better career opportunity, boost your career, help you maybe meet the right people. But if you don't speak English, you may be stuck. Promotion opportunities at work. If your boss notices that your English proficiency is improving, then you may be in luck. But not really in luck, because I'm sure that you worked really hard to learn English. Seeing that you're able to communicate in English better, you may be given more responsibilities. Maybe you may get promoted to some type of managerial position so that you can manage a group of people because you're able to communicate with them in English. And now I'll share with you this quick story about my mom. I love sharing my personal stories because I feel like it gives it a more personal touch and a more real feel to what it's really like to learn English. Anyway, my mom used to work at this place where it was just English speakers. She had a hard time, but it forced her to really learn it and start speaking it. And eventually her manager noticed that her English was improving and she actually made her supervisor. So she ended up managing a group of employees, mainly on the fact that she was a good worker, but also speaking English really helped the manager see that she was able to communicate. So that gave her already a higher paying position. Traveling will become easier. Anytime you go to an airport, you may go, it doesn't matter if you go to Korea, you will see Korean characters, and right below it, you will always see English. You may see French or Spanish if it's a major airport, but in general, you will always find English as the default language. And maybe if you want a job in travel and tourism, being able to speak English is crucial to actually getting a job in these industries. Or maybe you have a job or want to get a job that requires traveling, or the job that you already have has that opportunity, but you just don't speak English yet, then this should be a great motivator for you. Being able to speak the universal language will definitely open up so many opportunities to not only travel, but also learn about other cultures. Even if you go somewhere in Asia or anywhere in South America or in Africa, there's always going to be people who can speak English, and that will help you maybe learn a little bit about their culture, because you don't have to learn their language, but you know English, the most important language to learn. Being able to speak English can also boost your brain power. It has been shown that being able to speak more than one language, being bilingual, actually helps people with several aspects of their memory, even help them focus and be even more creative. Being able to be creative at work, if your job requires more creativity, being bilingual can really boost that in your mind. Being bilingual opens your mind to other cultures, so it helps you be more creative and maybe be more of a critical thinker, because you have a more broad understanding of two different cultures, not just one. Increasing your knowledge of other cultures definitely increases your brain power, and it helps you be more marketable when you're trying to find a job or when you're trying to get a better position in your current company. Personal growth. I have talked about this throughout the video, but it is true. It really does help you grow personally. Speaking English can help you boost your confidence, and in so doing so, you are able to show more of your skills at work, or maybe when you go to an interview, you are able to show that you can speak English, and it helps employers see that you're not just confident, but you can speak English, you're probably good at your job. It really does make a difference. And besides, being able to speak English can help you interact with coworkers, managers, and that just opens up a whole world of opportunities, like I have mentioned before, but it helps you feel good about yourself, and that shows, and people can perceive that, and they will treat you. Being able to speak English can show that you're able to interact with others, with your coworkers, with your managers. Besides improving your confidence and showing that you are capable of your job, that really helps you feel really good about yourself. I know that when I was in school and I wasn't doing very well in the school projects because I couldn't communicate in English, it made me feel really bad about myself. So once I started learning and once I started speaking more, my confidence was a lot better, and I was able to showcase my skills and show that I knew what I was talking about. I wasn't just someone who nobody could understand. It made a huge difference, and my grades improved. I know it doesn't apply to a job, but in school, it really did help me do a lot better. And the one that we all care about, it helps you make more money. The return on investment from speaking English, learning English is infinite. Being bilingual in general definitely helps you make more money, even if you are in a position with someone who is in the same level, but you can speak another language. You are already bumped up in a pay scale. And also, higher paying jobs are more widely available to you if you're able to show on your resume and also show that you can speak English. You have way more options for jobs. This is super important for jobs that require you to speak to other people. I worked in a call center for a long time, and I always had a couple, $2, $3 more. I would get a little bit more per hour because I was able to not just speak it, but I was able to write it in my native language. And on top of English, I could read, write, and speak 2 languages. It definitely helped me get a lot better opportunities at work and make more money, which is what we're all interested in. I'm just kidding. But that is one thing that is a very huge plus when speaking English. And like I said earlier, I'm going to share with you just a couple of anecdotes about some family and friends that were able to get higher paying jobs and live a better lifestyle because they were able to speak English. So I had a few friends that lived in Miami, and if you know anything about Miami, there are pockets of areas where it's only Spanish. You're not required to learn English. Everybody speaks Spanish. So I noticed that my friend really was not getting good jobs. He was getting jobs, which was great. The goal is to be able to provide, and that's fine, but he was not moving up. Every time he asked for a promotion or tried to move up in his company, they would tell him, do you speak English yet? And he'd be like, not yet. So it was really sad in the beginning, but he was really motivated to learn English and get out of that so that he could get more money, provide for his family more than he was doing by only speaking Spanish, his native language, which seemed really, is comfortable. He's home, but it really does not help you live a better life. And after a while, after a couple of years, 2-3 years of working hard and studying every day, he was able to get a much better job. He got out of those pockets and areas in Miami that were not helping him improve his English. He ended up moving, I think, somewhere up north or something, and he's doing so much better. He speaks English perfectly, and that is one success story that I will never forget. And another story is my own. I think you may have seen this video already, if it already came out, but I shared my experience on how I became fluent. And it was in the same area of what I'm talking about, career opportunities, but I was younger, I was in middle school, and it helped me get better grades. So I moved here when I was in middle school, and I was in the little pockets of Spanish speakers, and I was not getting out of that. So my grades weren't that great because I couldn't understand my teachers. So after maybe a year or so, I had to make a change. So I started making these changes of learning English, practicing it every day, only surrounding myself with English speakers so that eventually I was able to get out of those little pockets that were keeping me down, and eventually I was getting much better grades. My teachers were noticing me. They were putting me in honors classes instead of keeping me at the regular level classes because they noticed my English was improving greatly. And with that, I just want to share that it is so important to learn English first. If you're trying to learn a second language, make sure English is in your top priority because it is a universal language, and it's so important to be able to go anywhere in the world and speak English. That's the coolest thing I've ever. You just have to know one and you can go anywhere in the world and get better paying jobs, more money. Let's do it. I hope this was helpful. It's a little bit personal, but I do believe that English is the key to getting a better career and doing much better in life. And don't miss free Go Natural English tips at gonaturaleneglish.com/email. And if you'd like to continue learning, don't forget to check out our online English course. It's a great resource. These videos are quick little bits of lessons, but if you want to really improve your English, go ahead and check out our online English course. And that was my time for today. Thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you next time. Bye.